Alive, let's hit the dance floor. Don't work too hard, might break a backbone. Return of the Mac, the king is back though. Corvette and cash, I never lack those. She saw the stone, you know how that go. Fatality, my diamonds that cold. Versace trunks, I hit my backstroke. Knock on the door, she at the back, bro. All I really take is a little taste. Island girl, blue eyes with a little bass. Here for the thrill, I don't need a chaser. Wanna vibe at a getaway. Shimmy, shimmy, yeah, I got the semi-four way. Don't step out the line like this a probate. You hit the line and try to locate. This for the time, got time for no day. Whoa. Too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready. A good time, so now it's into it, we left that. Can't remember anything, but I know we got lit. Good times, live in the moment, feel like summertime. Obsessed with nature, not a world mine. The room is spinning, but I feel fine. Oh my. Chandelier, limousines. Really think I'm seeing things. Read the line in between. Yellow light, I gotta speed up. Get home to a cold shower. Need that pronto. Look like a rave at the condo. Heck of a night in Toronto. She said, boy, you in Morocco. Pearl white mention in the top gold. Fill up my cup with the pop, whoa. High off life in the spot, though. Running up the visa, really talking to a real life Mona Lisa. Jesus pieces hanging off the fleecer. So much going on, it's hard to focus on the features. I got too many, I'm going. Too crazy, and I got bad ones and they ready.
Are you ready?
Welcome everybody to Tales from the Lounge. I'm Ron.
I'm Rhonda.
And this is our buddy Ted.
Yes,
and
Ted.
We're going to find out a lot of stuff about him.
That you never wanted to know.
From medieval
we want to know it all.
to pipes, to music, and obscure groups that probably he only knows, and I might know a few. But join us here shortly. We'll be right back. All right, welcome everybody, and sorry about that. I'll fix that later. Tonight we're going to do something entirely different. We're not smoking cigars tonight, and you're going, wait,
Yeah.
what the hell? We're smoking pipes.
Yes.
And we have our resident pipe expert here, Ted, and we're going to start off with some weird stuff.
What do you mean weird stuff?
Oh, some weird stuff. We're going to talk about some of the tobacco that we've got here.
Yeah.
That's
not weird stuff. It's just good tobacco.
It is weird. If you're a cigar smoker, you're going, what the hell are you talking about?
Okay.
Can be good.
Right. I mean, it's not weird. It's good stuff.
And you got some
I got some
Langer
what?
Gold. You've got some small batch, the
Yeah.
Beast here, Irish Flakes.
Yeah, we got some. We got
What
some
did you say I had here?
That is-
We got some everything,
Haddo's Delight.
Haddo's Delight.
which is what I will be packing in my.
Yes. And we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about packing the cigar. We're going to talk about lighting the cigar. We're going to be talking about all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah, all kinds of weird stuff.
And what are we drinking tonight?
We're drinking Balvenie 12. Our
One of my
Balvenie.
favorites.
Yeah, one of his favorites. He likes it. It's all right. It's good.
It's good for you.
It is definitely good.
Whoa. Have you lost your damn mind? Ladies first. I mean, you do this every show. You would think that you would get it together by now, right?
No.
Clearly.
I had to.
Now, there you go.
Savor the bouquet. What all do you get on the nose? What is it? The aromatic.
Aromatics.
What you smell? I smell booze.
You just smell a whole lot of damn liquor up in here.
Liquor. I smell bagpipes.
Yes.
Yellow stone fruit.
Oh my God, that smells good.
Ted won't be drinking with us tonight, y'all. He's drinking water, H2O, which
But
we all
we're
should be
still
drinking
gonna
tonight.
toast. We're still gonna toast
That's
We're still
right.
gonna toast.
to a good show.
Bros.
To a
Cheers.
good show.
Cheers.
Good show. Good show.
And bless everybody out there.
Yeah,
Let us know what you're drinking and what you're smoking.
Smoking.
I am so glad that fixed that.
So, get to it.
All right.
Lavonda's already on.
Hi, Amanda.
And where the hell is Larry? Larry, you haven't chimed off yet. So, let's start off first by getting our pipes together and
All right, let's
lit.
do it.
And I've got
Right.
mine right here.
Beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful. The Peterson
It is a
Halloween
piece.
pipe, a Dublin in shape, a black blast, finish rusticated, super good military mount, very nice. A capacious bowl that you can load with all types of tobacco, whatever you're into, very nice. I have a Astley's billiard, the tapered stem. I got this from my guy David, who didn't need it anymore. Gave it to me. I'm always happy to. Once it separates a great pipe from a average pipe, and you don't pay anything for it, makes it
Absolutely.
even better.
Free is
Absolutely.
better.
That's
Free
it.
is always
That's
good.
right.
Okay, and I got my good old little trusty corn pipe since I don't smoke pipes, and this is
That's not true. You have smoked a pipe at least once.
I felt
Okay,
I felt a little outclassed.
one time, which is why I got this when we took your
That's right.
when we took your one-on-one 101 pipe smoking class, and so I got this one.
This is a good one. A lot of people get started smoking
Yeah,
cops and just
so-
get you into the mechanics of it. And if you want to later on move into briars, it's all
Yeah.
good.
Well, you know,
But
and that
you
was
know-
one of the things that I thought was interesting when that group met here. They really stressed buy a cheap pipe right off the bat. That way, if you
Right.
don't like it, you haven't wasted $75.
$20.
So you know,
Hey, but
Oh, yeah,
with
we had-
inflation,
yeah.
that's at least $8.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
it.
we got our
That's
little
it.
pipes.
You know,
Yep.
it's all right.
Ching ching.
It's
So our
not-
little
it's not-
pipes.
it's not
Ching
the
ching.
size, it's how you
Ching.
use it, okay?
Right.
We're
That's
about
what I have to
small
say.
pipe positivity here at the Sales from the Lounge.
I feel like.
That's right. You know, you know.
I gotta go.
Is that what it is? I am what I am.
I mean, you know,
Oh,
you can't help but you know, get a little spring in your step.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. So let's get to packing
All
these
right, let's do it.
pipes.
Let's
You
do
know.
it.
So
Ladies first, damn it.
yeah, because you already know which one I'm
So
gonna
help
go
her
for.
with that one.
All right, cool. Let's do it. So, Addo's Delight. It says the 10 notes. We do this like one of my very favorite YouTube guys, Stuff and Things. He always has to read it in a very deep voice. A stout blend of several Virginia tobaccos with a generous measure of long cut perique, unflavored Green River Black Cavendish, and a little air-cured white burley ribbon provide fullness, body, and a bit of extra strength. Finally, an exclusive process darkens and marries the mixture. The flavor is full on the palate, earthy, slightly sweet. Holy crap, this is a long-ass description.
Okay, you can be
And
done
then
with
that's
this.
it. All right. You know, too long to read, but yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, it's good for you.
So,
Yeah,
so
it's the one that I can
I'm
handle.
going to be talking in this voice for the rest of the show,
That's
and
right.
we're going to
Dearly
continue on.
beloved, who gathered here today. There you go. It smells good. Let's do it. So,
Okay, let's do it.
loading a pipe is easy, but it's not complicated. First step, put it on a stable surface. You don't spill over yourself like a schmuck. So I'm gonna sit it down here. We're gonna do 3 pinches. Pinch 1. There you go. 1. Just poke it in there. You can use a tamper, but since I'm
Just use your finger.
reasonably clean and fire has its own purifying aspects, it's totally fine. You know, here's our pinch 2. Just poke it on there with a gentle pressure. You don't want to plug your draw. Just get it down to
Hey,
about 2/3.
be careful with my draw.
Hey,
Oh Lord.
what was that? I knew you had some type of luscious southern accent.
Always.
And then
He's
here's
just
the last.
nasty. Just nasty.
I mean, you know, it's all right. It's all
Always saying something nasty. That's why we always getting cussed out.
Man, well,
Just nasty ass. Just nasty.
all right. Here's
I don't know
this.
what you're talking
So,
about.
You got
Shit.
here. Go and take a hit a dry pull. See if you get dry pull. Am I right, boys?
Yep.
Hey,
Dry, dry
hey,
pull.
so-
yeah, I got a taste of that. I got the taste of it a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit of taste,
Yeah.
but it's not obstructed, right?
No.
Okay, so what
No.
you're gonna do? I'm gonna demonstrate.
Okay.
When you're lighting your pipe, there is the charring light, which gets your tobacco ready, dries it out.
Okay.
But when you're lighting it, you don't put the torch on there and just burn the crap out of it. You draw the flame into it. So you'd be like this. Oh my God, that's the flame. There you go.
Okay. So you
Yeah,
so you clearly need like a pipe lighter.
Yeah,
How do you-
a pipe lighter.
Or just a soft flame in
big
general.
lighter, yeah.
You definitely don't want to put a torch to that.
No,
Okay,
you
so-
just take a pull while you light, and it's rotated around the bowl. There you go. You got it.
Suck harder.
There you go. Don't give me a splash damage. She's gonna reach across and slap you.
Yes.
That's all right. You got that. So now what we're gonna do? You notice how it expands over the top of the bowl as you kind of dry it out, get rid of the excess moisture. Then I'm gonna be very forward and just tamp it down a little bit. So not super crazy pressure, just getting it even. It's gonna go out, but that's all right. Go ahead and light it again.
Light it again?
True light. There you go. Once you got a good ember going, you're all set. And if you have to relighting is part of the game. It's not super complicated.
Okay.
But as you can see, the cob makes a fantastic pipe. So if you aren't ready to take the plunge from $75 to $4,000 for an artisan pipe,
Get you a $20 corn pipe.
that's right. Missouri Mirror Shop,
Yes.
baby. So,
Oh, and I did get this from ICC.
that's right. Hashtag. And plus, no, these are non-GMO corn cobs. Whatever that means. Look it up. I don't have time to explain all this shit to you.
Right.
Right.
So, all right.
That's a whole nother show. That's like a 2-hour show right
like
there.
Yours.
Like yours.
Okay.
I'm old hat
All right.
at this, so I just went ahead and did mine.
Okay.
That way
So,
I could get things
now, what are
going.
you getting ready to smoke?
This is called Reiner.
Can I smell that?
Yeah, it's Virginia Perique.
Oh, that smells pretty good.
It is pretty good. It's imagine if you had long strips of stuff like a fruit roll-up, fruit by the foot, except it was tobacco. One continuous flake of Virginia and Perique.
Okay.
Since my pipe is so ridiculously small, I'm going to use about half of this. So,
Why don't you use your big pipe?
Because I like a challenge, and someone has to,
Oh,
someone
okay.
has to get the party started.
Someone has to get the party started. You gonna be you, since okay.
The one hitter.
Okay.
When you have less time for appropriate piping, So see, we got that in there. A tasting portion.
Yes.
I'm gonna close up our little lid here. And also from ICC, we have a fantastic Visol Pixis lighter, flint operated. You turn up the gas really high, it creates a huge flame like that, which I always like.
So is that considered?
There you go.
Is this lighter considered a pipe lighter as well, or is it?
Yeah, it's a soft flame. It can
Or
be
you can.
beside.
Okay, so for cigars or a pipe.
If you want to light cigars the hard way with a soft flame, be my guest. But piping is where it excels.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I think I'm out here. So.
I have to tell a story. I had a pipe, and I didn't pay very much for it, but all I had was a torch on me, and so I lit it, and then realized, oh wow, I just ruined that pipe.
Hey, we call that what is that? The battle rear?
That's learning from your mistakes is what that is.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not bad.
So, Ted, how long have you worked here at ICC?
I worked here since October of 2020.
Nice.
Yeah.
Coming up on 3 years.
Coming up on 3 years.
Get the watch, the Seiko Citizen chronograph. whatever we get for our 2 years of service here at ICC.
Oh, nice.
Not really, but maybe I just got to put it out there in the world. Maybe I'll get a watch. You never know.
No, actually, that'll be
So
sweet.
Dave, if you hear me, dog, I need a big man wrist size Seiko, Tag Heuer or whatever you can get at Big T or wherever we acquire our,
Oh my
our
God.
watches. Let me know.
We'll
You're just putting it out there.
We'll run by
Okay.
Walmart and get you taken care of.
I'm
Some
sure.
membership. I can make this happen.
That's right. That's right.
But for 2 years, 2 long years, it'll be 3 years. This coming Halloween.
Yeah.
I used to work.
No, 2000.
Yeah, there's
2020?
Yeah, so
So it'll be 3 years.
Yeah, 3
3
years.
whole years, man.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
so it's getting serious now. Almost vested in our retirement system. It's going to be amazing.
So, where'd your love of pipes come from?
Well, once upon a time, when your esteemed colleague Ted was about 35, they had an
Okay.
event. They had an event at
Okay.
the Underground Cigar Shop in Fort Worth, and our mutual friend acquaintance Cigar Fish had an event selling fashionably inexpensive, value-priced cheap pipes from Larenzetti and Brigham. And I was like, man, you know what? I've smoked a lot of cigars for the last 10 years. I think I'm going to try the pipe thing. The first thing I bought was Cavendish, which is kind of a bloomy component. I didn't know what the hell was going on. But I got into it hard. Since 2018, been into it intensively. So I haven't been smoking since I was a child, but I got there as quick as I could.
There you go. Okay.
I understand.
Okay.
So, when we sent out your little questionnaire thingy, you had a lot of stuff on there. And I was really intrigued because I knew some of it. And, as we do these things, I always find out that most of the time they're friends of mine from the shop or wherever. And as much as I've talked to them and know them, I don't know shit. And you and I have had many, many conversations regarding music and stuff like that. But, one of the things that I did not know that you used to do announcing running events.
Right, I still do that.
You got the voice for it.
Yeah.
It is weird seeing all these healthy people out there running and stuff. They got the big, thick-ass gentleman like myself standing there on the mic. Hey, number 420 just finished. All right, But, it's fun. I've been doing that since 2006.
Yeah.
So a long, long time. But through racing systems, run projects, amped running.
Now, do you do more than just the announcing? Do you help with the organization and all that?
I'll set up the equipment. We set up for the Mambo Miles 5K at Clyde Park this last Saturday.
Okay.
Since all my coworkers were chicken shit, I was the only one who would get on the scaffolding to set it up.
Oh my God.
It isn't rated for a guy who's $3 bills, so I was taking my life in my own hands, but since we're not really employees, it was all good, It's $2.99, baby, it's all right.
There you go.
It's just like Mad Max. We live, we die, we live again.
Yep.
Well, I used to be a member of the Tyler Bicycle Club a billion years ago, and that was actually vice president for a while.
Hell yeah.
And we got a hold of the Beauty and the Beast bicycle tour from Sport Tyler, run by the city. And the first race we had, not only was I part of the organization and helping with the marketing, I was the MC.
Hell yeah.
And so when I saw it, I'm like, oh, dude, that's another thing we got
to
done.
comment.
And I love the hell out of that. I love that. It was a lot of fun.
And you meet a lot of great people. It's its own subculture, just like concerts or anything else.
And people will come up and talk to you and comment. And
right when you're trying to do awards and at your most excellent moment, they're like, yo, when does it start? I'm like, God damn it, bitch, I'm trying to fucking do my shit.
Well, Sport Tyler had the run in the fall. We moved it to the spring. And one of the most interesting things was this lady came up to me and she goes, this is the best smelling ride I've ever been on. Because we did it in the spring, it was along nothing but country roads, so all the wildflowers were in bloom, and it just, it smelled good.
I thought you were going to say it was the Axe effect. You were.
Well, I have to admit, I did have hair back then.
What is that intoxicating
Oh my
scent
gosh.
you're wearing, Ron? And yeah, it is a lot of fun. The hardest part is showing up on time and getting to the measured points and setting up your audio. It always seems like we forget
A cable.
Okay, cable
Cable.
too, yeah.
Yep.
batteries for the damn microphone, but we
Well,
we make it work.
that's Ron. He forgets stuff too all the time for this.
It's how you make yourself
Yeah.
good. You adapt,
Yeah.
improvise,
Yeah.
overcome.
And he makes it happen. He makes it work out for us. Makes
Uh,
it work. LaVonda says she loves the smell of pipes.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, that's why I started off
Yeah.
with a pipe was
'Cause you like the smell of the
I
pipe.
love the smell of the tobacco, and it was just one of those things that I always wanted to do because the pipes are so beautiful, and I'm a collector of stuff,
Yeah.
and I thought it'd be cool to collect the pipe,
Yeah.
the different pipes, and I love the smell of the tobacco. But after about 6 months, I tried a cigar, and I was like, God damn, that's a lot less effort. And don't get me wrong. I've got several pipes, and I still smoke one periodically. I don't do it all the time,
Yeah.
but I do like pulling it out of the locker and smoking that instead of grabbing a cigar.
I mean, it's nice. It's something that I probably wouldn't do all the time either because I have to keep lighting it. But I mean, it is a different experience too.
And
So this is really like I said, it's only my second time really doing it because the first time was with you. So
Well,
and
and
that was in the damn winter.
Yeah.
It
seemed like it.
Yeah,
This year's gone by
Yeah.
so quick.
Well, and the kicker is, if you're talking a lot, you have to light more often because you're not keeping the flow going on it. So that's something we got to consider. And usually when I would be smoking my pipe, I would be out on my porch by myself listening to music.
Yeah, smoking it.
And smoking it. So
Contemplative moment.
contemplating my navel. Oh, navel, navel, navel.
Why are you always playing with yourself?
Hey,
I mean,
that's
if you were here, wouldn't you?
Hey,
Looking.
that's
an animal.
that's an old Bill Cosby reference.
Okay.
I forgot the pudding pop flavored tobacco.
Oh,
Next
yeah,
time.
yeah. Little yellow pudding pop.
Yeah, you gotta steal from the best.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It is great, and it is something different. And I think it's also a seasonal thing. In autumn and in winter,
Yeah.
people need a little bit more movement to constantly be relighting
Right.
to keep you warm when you're outside.
Yeah.
Well, and the cool thing about a pipe is, you throw on a heavy coat, you sit outside, you light a pipe and relax, and you don't have to move around a lot, you don't have to do anything. Just kick back, all warm and snuggly in your jacket.
I just figured your hands are keeping warm too,
That's
because
right.
your hands. You don't need them. What do you call them? The little hand
Hand
babies, them
warmers.
hand
Hand
warmers.
warmers, yeah.
Because you got this
That's it.
pipe, and the pipe is your hand warmer.
That's it.
I mean, it's not without its positive externality.
It's a little hot right now. I was like, this is too much heat right now going on. I'm already hot.
That's right.
And then I got this pipe.
And you are hot, baby. You are hot, baby. So, another interesting thing I saw was your Ren Fair stuff.
Oh yeah.
And don't get me wrong, I love Scarborough Fair. I don't go nearly often enough, but in fact, it's probably been 10 years, 12 years since I've been the last at Ren Fair. But they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And what did you do at the Ren
Oh
Fair?
God! Well, when I was finishing up high school at School for Advanced Studies in Miami, we had the Florida Renaissance.
Hold on, I thought you said dance studies.
I did that too.
I think.
Yeah, we had. So
You
if
said-
you ever watched A Knight's Tale or a Romeo and Juliet, they have modified medieval line dancing called court dancing. So I did that because I wasn't cool enough to be a sword guy. They're like, now keep this uncoordinated mullet child away from the sword.
Oh my God, you had a mullet too?
I sure did. Long ass hair.
I think I had to see.
I have pictures.
Okay, I had to see a picture of this. I had to see a
I need
picture
to
of this.
If we need to summon Josh to get my backpack, it's in the no-no room back there where the water fountain is at, and I'll show you guys some pictures. But yeah, so I started out doing peasant dance, then got into the court dance group called the Massacre San Marco Dancers, and he would go out there and now in retrospect, I could admit that it could be humorous, but at the time, it was great. I was like 19. I was dancing with a lot of older ladies who were attractive and everything, so it was cool. You know, just being there, man. So I did that for 2 years.
We went several years when I was in high school.
Yeah.
And we had one guy. He would get a beer, and then follow the belly dancers around the stages that they went to, and he did that all day. And one time, he'd had a little bit too much of that mead, and we had to stop 3 times on the way back to Tyler to let him
reversal of fortune.
Of fortune.
No. Man, I remember those days. Mead is nothing to mess with. My brother-in-law was almost arrested by the various neckbeard security that were working at Scarborough. They're like, "Is your guy okay?" I'm like, no, he's not. But I got it. He's like, "Oh, okay."
Okay.
You know, so we had the fireman carry his ass out to the car, and but he had a great time. He's a party animal. He just had his second son.
Okay. Well, he probably needs. He probably needs a little. Yeah. So I've never been, so I'm gonna put that on my bucket.
It's hot out there.
Yeah. See, I don't know.
It is hot, and if you're in costume, it's even worse.
Oh yeah. See, I don't know. I like.
But I went in
I don't
costume
do well with
a
the
couple
heat
years.
anyway, so maybe I go like later in the evening.
Sure.
Yeah.
And,
Like either early in the morning when they open, and leave like about 1 or 2, or go
But, you know,
later in the evening.
My favorite part was always Don Juan and Miguel. Those guys were just hilarious. And you know what? They didn't take themselves too seriously. They always had a lot of fun with their shows, and it's just super entertaining.
yeah,
you know?
I remember, Christoph the Insulter and Sholo the Nubian.
Oh,
going with
Christoph
us.
the Insulter.
Great guy. Always a great show to see. Very enthusiastic, and it's tough, stay in character all day. You know?
Yep.
But those guys.
We showed up one year, and Christoph was at the gate, and he was challenging people to an insult contest.
Oh gosh.
And he challenged me, and all of my friends said, "Dude, you don't want to do that." And so he
Oh, okay. So
he was.
So
it
you
was
was
20
badass.
bucks.
You was Billy
It
Badass.
I was, and in fact, he wanted to bet $20, and I said, "No, I'm not going to take your money, but let's go." And I shut him down two rounds in, and it was like, holy shit! Have a good day, man.
What do they say? Real recognizes real.
That's
There you
it.
go.
I didn't want to take the poor boy's money. I knew he was trying to make a living out there.
Well, as much as I can say that, if this is nice and it's once
You're
in a
going
while
to a
kind
cigar.
of thing.
Sure, for sure.
I have tried this pipe again for the second time. I mean, I'm not going to say I will never do it again, because that's going to be a bold-faced lie, because I will
You
smoke
need to just
another
put
pipe
it in
again.
your rocker and
Yes.
yeah.
But I think now I'm about to switch to a cigar.
Okay.
All right.
So,
We understand that.
yeah. So you two have at it and enjoy.
And that's the best part about a pipe. You can sit it down and relight it later. Unlike
Yeah.
a cigar,
Yeah.
it's not diminished in any capacity.
Yeah.
We call it the delayed gratification technique. I'm usually into instant gratification, but apparently that's a technique with pipe stuff. There's a lot of people who want to make stuff more complicated. Oh man, we got the romantic lighting.
That's right. That's why I got my lights.
Yeah.
By the way, Kathleen wants to know what's in the pipes. It's just regular tobacco, Kathleen. We're not smoking your stuff, okay?
That's right. But hey, if you got any, let me know.
Hey.
Man, no, I
Look, you have to stay ready,
that's right.
so you don't have to get ready. And I always stay ready.
That's right. I mean, you know what they say? They say honey doesn't spoil. Think about that. Whatever that means. Sometimes you have to, this show is also very much public service. You never know if you might pick up something new that changes your whole outlook.
That's
Right,
right.
right.
And whether it's some cigar knowledge or pipe knowledge or just some stupid shit you can say.
I mean,
So you know what? This
Okay.
little pipe right here
Okay.
is going to come in very good handy for me. I got plans for this little pipe,
hey.
which is initially why I bought one like a long time ago and never really used it. But this is a better.
But you know what?
This is
it's
better.
a smaller form factor.
Yeah.
They call this a nose warmer, a small diminutive fedora.
Yeah, it's gonna do exactly what I needed to do.
Yeah, that's all it takes.
Yeah, we might have to break that in tonight.
So, I'm going to jump to music now.
All right, let's do it.
All right.
Okay.
Are you going to Reverend Horton Heat with us?
Man, that is my wife's birthday. I'm supposed to take her to Meow Wolf, but I might find a way to browbeat her into letting me go because I love the Reverend Horton Heat.
Well, and Stephen and Charlotte and I are going. Rhonda might go.
It really is great. He's amazing.
He is
Okay,
amazing.
The guy is so damn old now. Jim Booth, a Dallas original. He's very talented, just a virtuoso surf guitar, like Dick Dale meets, rockabilly, meets blues guitar. It's unbelievable. But the guy has a great attitude, and it's always good.
Oh, this is good.
And the last time Charlotte and I went, we did the meet and greet beforehand, and he was just so gracious and so nice. We had such a great time. It was phenomenal.
Take my backpack
It's in the
it's in the back. No, sir, it's in by the ice machine.
Over there.
Table, the round table. Sorry. But go get my bag of tricks. This is
So,
we're gonna look at some pictures of him with a mullet.
that's right. But yeah, I would love to go. I'm supposed to see. Thank you, sir. I'll take the book. So if you guys needed comic relief, I got my freaking yearbook here. So y'all get to see the before picture. Like the Jenny Craig before and after. What happened. Well, this is a before. I went in reverse. But we're gonna save that for later.
you know what? We were talking about doing a show, just the two of us next month.
To make it
We need to bring in some old photos of the two of us from school, and we'll throw that into the show. And I'll put them on the computer so we can pull them up. It's gonna be hilarious.
Ooh,
Especially when you see me.
I don't know, cause I thought I was just the shit back then and there, in them days.
Yeah,
You thought you were the shit back then?
I mean,
You still are. What are you talking about? Nothing's changed.
I think,
The pictures.
as a young person,
Okay, I'll bring in like a baby picture. I don't know, we'll see.
Well,
I was going through my pictures. It's funny that you said that, because I was going through my pictures and I was like, oh my God, that's when I was in the 6th grade. That's when I was in the 11th grade. That's in the 5th grade. Oh, kindergarten.
when my mother passed away a couple of years ago, I went through a bunch of photo albums, pulled out a bunch of stuff to do the montage at the funeral, and came across a whole bunch of old pictures of my mom and all of my siblings and me as kids, and I was like, my God,
do you have a big,
how have I
big
changed?
old head of hair back then?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. When I had hair, it was really full and really thick, and it was just hilarious. And I went through the wing phase at one time, so it was all winged back across on both sides, and yeah, it was pretty bad.
And when I graduated from high school, I had to do the perm, so I had like my little 120-pound Ryan Philippe looking ass. I had to, it was ridiculous. It took like 2 hours for them to put all the little ringlets in my head. I think everyone just kind of looked at me like, wow, he's expressing himself. Just let him have his moment.
No, that's not what they were saying.
Yeah, they were probably. Yeah. This is before social media where they can make it last forever.
Right,
that's
right.
But yeah, it is a trip. I will say that there are definitely things I used to wear that I wouldn't wear now. But I don't think I've come very far.
Yeah. Okay.
I had parachute pants, so.
Oh yeah, I think everybody had parachute pants, because I had parachute pants too. I had some red ones, some gray ones, some black ones. I think I even owned a pair of white ones, because that was we had to be in the know, in that whole little. I want to wear what everybody else is wearing.
That was all that was for me. Because I wasn't in the in crowd at all. I wasn't
had
popular.
To be right there in that
I
in
was
crowd.
trying to fit in, and God, I failed miserably.
Well, what happens is eventually you discover your own thing.
Yes.
And sometimes, as soon as you stop
it took
giving
me
a
till
damn,
50 to figure it out.
But hey, at least you figured it out. I mean, it's tough. Most of the time I luck out because I just wear what I wear to work. It's only instances like this that I dress myself and have to wear multicolored shit like this here.
Oh, I love that shirt, by the way.
Hey, man.
Oh, you know,
my
I-
visibility. I'm never going to get ran over by a car wearing this.
You got that right.
They're going to see me. If
But-
I get lost in fucking Costco, my wife will find me. There he goes. Go get him. Hey, you. Fuck over here. What are you doing? I'm looking at fire extinguishers. Get the fuck over here.
Have I met your wife?
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
She hasn't been up here, has
she is a bit of a recluse, but
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever
being
seen her either.
Married to a stallion like myself, I tend to, just take over her whole freaking lifestyle, but not intentionally. Just the cult of personality just is that to remain above the alcoholism and substance abuse that usually made up my life between 20 to 30. So she just reads books and is a good mother to our cats. And takes good care of her mom, and she's super cool. One of these days, y'all will run into her. She is a real person. She's not blow up. I broke up with Brenda, my blow up.
Oh Lord.
So she's.
You finally said bye bye. It's over.
Do they name those things now? Or,
Hey, well, she's.
or did you name it?
Yeah, you remember that song Polyurethane? It's a pretty name. Man, that's another obscure band, Unknown Henson.
Yep.
That guy was.
Well, we can throw out the Dead Kennedys all day long, but there's a lot of local bands that you follow,
Yeah.
which I need to start following. I need to start hanging around with you, going to concerts with you, not the other way around. Because I hardly go see anything. In fact, other than two Reverend
Just take
Horton
them there and
Heats,
drop them off and keep rolling.
other than the two Reverend Horton Heat concerts I've seen, the only other thing I've seen is My Life with the Thrill Kill Cult and Lords of Acid.
I see. I'm pretty damn sure I was at that same show at Trees. They had Frontline Assembly there. And,
Yes. You
I-
were there.
I ended up lighting out for the Territory before TKK came on, but it was great. I mean, I used to work at Trees, so I saw a lot of great shows there. It's fun.
You
But
worked
now-
at Trees?
I did, yeah. I worked at Trees and
I love
Factory.
that. I love that venue. It's so small and quaint, and I mean you can see the band
Is
from
that here? Is
anywhere
that
in the room.
It's
Yeah,
on
it's in
Deep
Deep
Ellum
Ellum.
off of Elm Street.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I don't go down to Deep Ellum, so I don't know really anything about that area.
It's totally fine. If you want to, you've got to know the rules of the road, know
Yeah.
what's going on, be aware. But
Yeah.
generally, it's mostly safe, sort of. You don't have to be faster than the lion. You just have to be faster than your friend. And
Yeah.
let God sort them out.
That's it.
Don't go to 7-Eleven, okay? Unless you want to run me a hot dog and a cup of coffee, okay? Because I always need that. You'll see me walking to remote parking, just looking sad, wishing I had a hot dog. So look me up.
from
Call
7-Eleven.
me. I'll be the third guy in line waiting for a hot dog.
Say hi to JP.
Hey JP, what's crack a lacking, buddy? Man. So yeah.
Hey,
that
JP.
Yeah, they and I've sworn I'll never drive Uber in Deep Ellum late at night ever
Yes.
again. That is a shit show
It's crazy down
on
there.
steroids.
Yeah,
you
it's
guys-
just so
you guys
crazy
are
down there.
Sounding like people of advanced life experience already. You're getting old before your time. Believe me, I feel the same way because I.
Oh no!
It's
I just value my life.
Yeah,
You
well, I went down there. I got pulled down there on a trip,
Where'd you pick them up?
and I picked them
Tell them
up.
tell you how sketchy it was.
Well, I don't remember where I picked them up. It was in Deep Ellum proper,
Okay.
but it took me 45 minutes to get to them because the traffic was so bad. And then they only want to go 3 miles down the road. It took me
Lazy.
40 minutes
No.
minutes to get out of there. So I killed an hour and a half for a $4 fare. And I was like, I ain't doing that shit
That type of
again.
customer service is hard to find, Ron. It's a credit to your character.
Well,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can't tell you how many times my dumb ass is parked under the bridge at Good Latimer. I'm like, oh yeah, Sons of Herman Hall, it's not that far. It'll do. Fuck it. It's not that far. 2 hours later,
Yep.
my ass is still walking like, oh shit, there's Wits End. No shit, Sons of Herman Hall is down here. It's way the fuck down there. It's down by
Okay.
Double. I walked all the way to Double Wide.
Oh my
But
God.
all you have to do.
I don't
is
know
just-
nothing about that.
just
So
act crazy and unhinged yourself, like people who aren't going to want to walk up to you and talk about shit.
Yeah.
You don't look like you carry any cash, and everyone's like, oh well, he's probably going through some things. I'm just going to let him.
Start talking to yourself, basically, right? Start talking to yourself.
I like a crazy homeless person. It's the only way you can get out of there.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him go on by. Matter of fact, let me move over to the left or to the right.
Some of my best work colleagues were of the homeless persuasion. They looked out for me down there, and were a lot of good dudes, a lot of dudes dealing with different things. But I just was out there on Elm Street from 2012 to 2020.
Wow.
God damn, that's a long time, man.
Long time.
Yep. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay, well.
But, man, coming up, the next show I'm seeing is probably the Mission UK and the Chameleons at Granada.
To these?
Yeah,
So
I informed her. Guess what? We're going to see the Mission UK, and she's like, oh, okay. We went to go see the Sisters of Mercy in Austin, and that was cool. It was her and her mom and myself. So, but yeah, every now and then she'll go. She likes to go to see her mom's a big Depeche Mode fan, so we'll go see them. They're coming in October. Her and her mom are going. I'm sitting this one out because it's expensive to go to American Airlines.
Oh, American. That's where you're going to be, American Airlines?
Yeah. Well, that's the cool thing about a lot of the local bands. And to be honest, Dee Bellum in general, you can get tickets to concerts at Trees for $30-$35. And they're not going to be top rate bands, that type of thing, but you can see a lot of bands. I was driving Uber at the time, and I dropped a guy off at Bomb Factory, and Queensryche was playing that night. I'm like, holy shit! And tickets were cheap.
Queensryche and at Trees, we had the new vocalist. Not the original guy, who's still the guy. Still, I think the greatest of all time. No matter what people say about him, I still think he's great. But we had also a different vocalist representing Fate's Warning as an opener for Queensryche.
Okay. So I can say I know nothing about these bands. Not a clue. I have no idea.
Well, it takes
a lot of homework.
Yeah, it does.
So is this a local band?
No, Queensryche is like a hair band.
They were a hair band from the 80s.
Yeah.
From the 80s?
Yes.
Yeah, same with
my ex-wife's favorite band.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Songs like Silent Lucidity and Empire and Jet City Woman.
They did some good music. I wasn't a big fan of them just because I wasn't a hair band fan.
I always liked, what is it? Eyes of a Stranger. That was one of my favorites.
Yep.
But I did try to sing that one time. I don't have the same range after years of smoking. But he's very high pitched, the hair metal bands. But they actually had a surprise show at Trees that was invitation only. We had fucking Deftones just show up there.
What?
Yeah, Deftones.
Okay, so I know about the Deftones. I do know about them. So okay, go ahead. You gonna take it to us on the show? What?
That's all I got. I'm not like
come on with it. Come on with it.
Deftones fan, but that was good. I think someone crazy opened up for him too, like Dillinger Escape Plan or something, which is more of like a medley band. But we had a band that I know this guy would love. Fucking Max Sabbath played at Trees a million fucking times.
Yours, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
Jackie.
surprised you ever go to see They Might Be Giants. That's one of my.
Oh, I love them too.
Probably Jerry's favorite ever.
And and I love all kinds of music. And I don't mind listening to. There's very little I won't listen to. So I can go to almost any concert and enjoy myself.
So Jackie's on. She's watching us. Hey, Jackie. So if I don't want to smoke this anymore, can I just
dump it out?
You can scoop it out.
Just scoop it on out.
Or you can just tap it on in there and smoke later.
Oh, okay. So just tap it down in there.
Just like this. Get the
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can just sit it upright, and whenever you're ready to smoke it again.
I think that was the problem. Why?
Unlike cigars, you don't want to come back
you can, but
2 weeks later and try to smoke one.
Okay.
But it might tip over and spill a little earth everywhere, but it's all right. But yeah, it's ready to go. You can smoke it.
I feel like
the next day
I feel like when I light it again, it's just gonna I'm gonna taste ash on the top.
No, no.
Okay.
Well, you know, and the interesting thing, and one of the cool things about pipes is this tin of tobacco will last you months. Even if you're smoking it daily, you'll get a month worth of smoke out of it. Am I wrong? And if you're only doing
No,
it,
I think you're right because that's the same tin I was smoking out of their first time.
yeah, but you know what?
Yeah.
There's almost nothing left out of it. But we've only smoked, 4 pipes worth out of it.
My friends at the hospitality industry made fun of me when I told them, I was like, yo, 2 ounces is a lot, okay?
And I got it, and I think I gave you some of that Laiakia that I got.
Yes, you did. Yeah.
Yes, and I've got a pound of that shit.
Great.
And
Wow.
well, I had a pound of it, and I've given a bunch of it away, and I probably got half a pound left.
Well, you just bring it on over here for Ted.
There you go.
Since he's the one that smokes a pipe more than you.
Oh, absolutely.
Man.
But I want to smoke it with him. That's kind of the deal.
I mean, you can do that too, and then you just leave the rest with him.
Yeah, I'll be.
It's not like you're going to pick up another pipe in the next couple months again.
Always happy to
Take-
accept
take
donations
yeah,
of
exactly.
tobacco to dispose of ethically.
So let's kick back off into the cigar realm.
Okay.
When did you start smoking cigars?
Man, cigars. I started smoking cigars in 2008.
And what was?
Wow, okay.
How did you get into that? And what was the first cigar you smoked? Do you remember?
Yeah, probably